so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Now Allen. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Middle. Let's go.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Allen going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. And they take him down.
Bro, everybody run the same play, bro. They're not going to work.
They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They go play action with Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release. This will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
That's
great, bro. Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. Now make that a 2nd sack here.
I love
shutting
up there
defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness.
If you see somebody use that play, go to cover 2 man, bro.
Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Just going to try that. He's still trying.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Past the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
I can't stop that in it, bro.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And he's got his man.
Keep going to the opposite side, I'm on.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Good shit.
Watkins from 13 yards out. And the Eagles have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Now Allen throwing on second down. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Look at the big fella go. Inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dalton Kincaid taking it in. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first
I can return one back, bro.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time.
Pass interference like a motherfucker.
It's just about wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Going deep for Diggs. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play here for Buffalo. 48 yards. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Should y'all get on that tight end?
Play action. Now it's Allen. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and 1.
Allen going to change this at the line. In motion left goes a tight end. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The Bills' drive stalls out on fourth down, and the Eagles' defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. That one complete down the field to Smith. A big play there for Philly. 51 yards.
A 51-yard gain. First down, Philadelphia.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
For the same way.
Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Alert, alert, alert. 5 wide. 56, 56.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 45 yards. And the Bills have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Hurts sets up to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
First down, Eagles.
Here's Hurts to throw. Again, that's Watkins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 49-yard line.
Second down. Here's Hurts. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
That is caught. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
63.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. But first down, Hurts. And this will be caught by Brown. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. From the gun, it's Hurts. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to second and goal. Back to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on third and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Excuse me.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. The Bills say they have it, and they do. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard. Now the ball comes loose, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And quickly, they get to the line. Operating from the red zone now. Allen setting up the screen for Cook. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On second down, this is Harris. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
Intercepted by the Eagles. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. Running free at the 45. Off to the races. DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 93 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. Here's Swift. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And they'll start out with great field position. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Bills.
Allen going to audible to a different look. Now a play fake here on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Allen now on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Allen going to throw. Got him, man. That's Trent Sherfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
He's the gain of 17 yards. And the Bills first down.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
First down, Bills.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On 2nd down, Cook. Strong run, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Allen. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 14 yards that time for number 14.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball down.
He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. It's Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Throwing now is Geno. That's complete to his running back, Dallas. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Smith going to move him around. Now Geno. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The first carry of the ball game for DJ Dallas. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. Here's 2nd and 3. And now they'll shift things around. Geno now to throw. And he'll get this to his running back, DJ Dallas. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now Geno on 1st down. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the 1st quarter. 2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Dallas up the middle. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Two-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the gun, here's Smith. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now here's another carry for Harris. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down.
Gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Buffalo.
Now a toss play. It's Harris. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. 2nd and 6.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 4 yards on the
Here's Allen.
2nd and 6.
And Diggs has it. He's into space past the 25. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Complete to James Cook. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. to the air. Allen being chased out left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. It's a loss of 2, now third down. This one caught by Davis. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis from 6 yards away. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, we go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, you might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield, too.
Oh, he fakes a spike. And that'll be caught. And he's going to get out of bounds at least. So the fake spike does yield a completion. But that's a big risk to run there. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. To throw is Smith. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
And now Smith going to change the play.
53, 53. Hey, it's a clip.
Here's Smith on 1st down. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick, and the Bills are going to get this back. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. But tonight we've got an AFC matchup in store for you, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. There he goes, left side. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a guy who played his high school ball at Miami Central, it's James Cook. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll run it. Here's Cook. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
I don't believe that that was called right here in the moment. I believe this was called during practice this week, that he was going to decide to be aggressive even on his own side of the field.
Just you mean because it's the opening drive, maybe they had this scripted?
I think that he just talked about it with his team and said, listen, I'm confident in you. If we end up in this situation, we'll go for it early just to set a tone in this game. As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable, usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, 52 yards. And the Bills will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. It's Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
Makes the score Bills 7, Dolphins nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he'll power his way up near the 25. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Off the play action, Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. A run with Mostert up the middle. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. In motion, Hill. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up second and 1 at the 35-yard line.
21G, 21G. 20, TX.
Now Tua. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills 16. On first and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Mostert. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Motion man is Berrios. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with the wall. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. That's Dorian Williams who got there for the sack.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. Third and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
So fourth down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And they're not going to get the kickoff in time. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
A 45-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. We're trailing here in the first half still, but maybe, Charles, that'll help them get some momentum back. First, the forced fumble, and then they're able to get a field goal out of it.
And down in the game, they came out and created their own opportunity on one side of the ball and did get points out of it, as you mentioned. Complimentary football right there as they try and bring this one back to even.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. Shoves him aside, and he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Again, it's Cook. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now 2nd and 9. Here's Allen to throw it. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Now on first down, Mostert stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Good play defensively. It'll be a loss of 1. 2nd down coming up. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. 2nd and 11 now. Tua going to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down. Up the middle they go with Mostert, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. On play action, here's Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs.
That's a nice job right there. Get the ball out to the perimeter. Get it to your guy in space. And he's just going to take this, turn upfield, and turn it into a big play in 1st.
Touchdown, Dolphins. Braxton Berrios from 10 yards out. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. On play action, Allen eluding the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Like it's been this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. Inside the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, 4th and long here, late 2nd quarter. I mean, Charles, you knew that was going to be a very tough play to convert. But now, not only do you not convert it, you give up a pick 6 the other way and give the other team all the momentum.
But, Brad, I don't think we ever go into a game where both teams don't tell us that they plan to be aggressive in what they're doing on offense. But there's aggressive, and then there's reckless. And how about this one? In the first half of a close game, that backfired on them in a big way. Now I think they're in a position where they have to take a lot of risks in order to try and catch up.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Deontay Hardy. He might score. And he takes it the distance. No time remaining.
No cloth on the field.
Yeah, no flags, and it's a kickoff return to end the first half.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel.
I know you like
You're
that
exactly
sequence,
right.
bro.
What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert. Down the left sideline. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert.
Yeah, we're going to keep doing big
74
plays.
yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Allen. That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Allen going to change the look here. They go play action here on first down. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins will take over here just shy of the 30.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 145 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Here's Tua. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Play action. Now it's Tua. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of the play that looked like it was in trouble.
And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Once again, it's Mostert. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 8 coming from the 19. Here's Mostert, toss left side. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here, stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it. They've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
They complete it to Hill. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit.
Touchdown! Raheem Mostert. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins are an extra... making this a 3-score game. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the 4th quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Well, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now Allen going to change it up. Operating from the gun. Allen. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Allen now on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Going option left on 4th and goal. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Josh Allen scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Allen will try to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Dolphins are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Running on 1st down is Mostert, but he can only manage a yard, and that's about it before he's tackled. Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe do you put it in the air on 2nd down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, it's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your quarterback? Because you throw the ball and it goes awry, you really don't look smart as a coach.
Yeah, and then you stop that clock. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And going deep for Hill. It got his man complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 55 yards. And the Dolphins have... EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Today, we've got a good one on tap in the AFC North, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And off we go from Cleveland. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Right off the bat, here's Pickett to throw it. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
First carry for Najee Harris. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. Yeah, that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Now Pickett on 4th down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Grant Delpit inside the 10. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, and the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take your shot. Let the defense know that you're going to be there all game long.
The quick slant, good for 8 and a first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Pickett to throw on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Pickett looking to change things up. On play action, they'll throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Again, they turn to Ford. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there.
That's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Now a first down throw, Watson. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it second down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
And maybe Shane's in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in the game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Hopkins' kick is good, and the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And going deep downfield for Boykin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Will go down as a gain of 6, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now it's 3rd and 3.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job is simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Watson on third down. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And the Browns are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up the first down.
A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal? Now Watson going to sneak it, and he takes this one in for a Brown. The sneak successful from a yard out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead grows to 10-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. Now Pickett. Going across the formation, he finds Freiermuth. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Pickett now from the gun here. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
With his height, that's exactly where you want to put it for him. But even that throw was a little tall to connect for the touchdown.
Pickett looking to throw on 2nd down. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Pickett. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
A final shot before the break. Watson. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. A very interesting.
Come on, man. This shit be fucking lying, bro.
Losing Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. If they're going to try to complete this comeback, they need more runs like that from him, because until that point, he's been virtually shut down.
And based on where they are right now in this game, you would expect the ball to be in the air. But his ability to break off those types of runs, you can get big chunk plays on the ground as well. And he just provided one.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Here now, 2nd and 4. Watson changing the play. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kareem Hunt taking it in from the 20. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead on his Hopkins now for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Second down, here's Pickett. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. And he takes this
the height the ball he
into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, I mean, you get...
That is weak.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Coming up, we've got a good one here in the AFC, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Allen off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
That's good for the Bills. First down.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
At the Browns' 48-yard line.
Here's Allen. And this is Cook with the grab. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 33. Here's Allen to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Allen going to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And again, it's Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Bills. Trent Sherfield, 33 yards. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Here's Watson. He finds his man complete. That's Ford. The result, only 4. Play, and it'll be second down. We'll see what kind of mindset.
Our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mind. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time.
I'm having more money than most of my haters, and not 'cause they jealous about it. Get up with you now, get up with you later, ain't nothing to catch a new body. We all in your time with new shotties. AOP with the cook up inside it. It ain't never no question who riding. It ain't never no who we sliding. It don't matter, we riches and slanging that shit. I drop money in my shorts and be diving. When that switch get the hit, it go out through you, bitch, really ain't no reason for hiding. But you can still do it. We go deep in the truck, and we doubled up. Hey, hop out and buzz. Hey, hop out and buzz him. Hey, hop out and rush him. Them just hit the dump and you heard the percussion. No, we did not come to fuck up the function. But you play with us, I promise we touch it. Maybe in them, I'm rolling a nugget. All in the winter, Big Louie, I'm thugging. Chopper stuff in him, I got it in public. Shoot through the doings, they go get some money. What it do? Come for the future, cowboy bebop. I'ma repeat like treetops.
So after
Bathing they shoes by Reebok.
that'll be complete to Cook.
Tiny little bitch, no T.I. Cut him a tight Levi. We want the grease, deep fry. I'm having more money than most of my haters and I cause they jealous about it. Get up with you now, get up with you later. Ain't nothing to catch a new body. We all in your time with new shotties. AOP with the clips of deciding. It ain't never no question who riding. It ain't never no who be sliding. It don't matter, we rich just slanging that shit. I drop money in my shows and be die. When that switch get the hit, it go out through you brick. Really ain't even no reason for hiding. But you can still do it. We go deep in the truck. And we doubled up. Hey, hop out and buzz. Hey, hop.
And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Cook. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. But this time, he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it.
I'm having more money than most of my haters and I cause they jealous about it. Get up with you now, get up with you later. Ain't nothing to catch a new body. We all in your time with new shotties. AOP.
Testing, man. You can cut out that other shit.
After the touchdown pass to kick it away.
Run it up, Rondo. Run it up, Rondo.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Bitch, I'm from Texas, where we still riding swangers and put diamonds in our necklace. Her drink inside my lemonade till it look like a Pepsi. See, I come from the D where we got checks and we be flexing. If you ain't from my state, then you should know don't fuck with Texas. Hey, we always say we keep our weapons. My mama from the 8, she slowed it down for me at 7. Used to think Pepsi was a god before he went to heaven. I knew what Pusha P was before Gunna even said it. Hey, C0 taught me keep my weapon and never trust a nigga or a bitch cause disrespected. No killers from the country, they ride horses and throw samples. Got niggas in the East, ride ATVs from Mac 11.
First off, you better remember what that sign say before you come down here to this bitch.
They need for it to happen now.
Don't mess with Texas.
14-0 the
Cause you know everybody around this bitch got guns.
Hey, see, I'm from Texas. We got Beyonce, Trey the Truth, and we can't forget Devin. Big shout out to them boys, and I can't forget back in Texas. I've been feeling like Luka, how I bought that shit a blessing. Number 1 rule in Texas, keep it solid, ain't no telling. Hey, and always keep your fucking weapon. A nigga try me or the guys, we got no choice to stretch him. If he survive these shots at first, bet he die on that stretcher. These diamonds I got water, might just go Johnny my next one. Hey, this Texas tea is what I drink. South Walker had us dripping, South had the hoes in on drink. Young Nation had us jigging deep and ain't know how to think. Now I got all these niggas stepping, swiping, catching plays.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunt. Touchdown, Browns. Kareem Hunt, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Browns have got it back to within a score. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside.
Testing, man.
Who gets lost sometimes?
You can cut out that other shit.
That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Yeah. Run it up, Rondo. Run it up, Rondo.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Where we still riding swangers and put diamonds in our niggas. Her drink inside my lemonade till it look like a Pepsi. See, I come from the D where we got checks and we be flexing. If you ain't from my state, then you should know don't fuck with Texas. Hey, we always always say we keep our weapons. My mama from the A, she slowed it down for me at 7. Used to think Pimp C was a god before he went to heaven. I knew what Pusha P was before Gunna even said it. Hey, C0 taught me keep my weapon and never trust a nigga or a bitch cause it's expected. No killers from the country, they ride horses and throw sevens. Got niggas in the east, ride ATVs with Mac 11.
First off, you better remember what that sign say before you come down here to this bitch. Don't mess with Texas. Cause you know everybody around this bitch got guns.
Hey, see y'all from Texas. We got Beyonce, tell the truth, and we can't forget Devin. Big shout out to them boys, and I can't forget back from Texas. I've been feeling like Luka, how I buy that shit a blessing. Number one rule in Texas, keep it solid, ain't no telling. Hey, and always keep your fucking weapon. A nigga try me other guys, we got no choice to stretch him. If he survived these shots at first, bet he die on that stretcher. These diamonds, I got water, might just go Johnny my next one. Hey, this Texas tea is what I drink. South Walker had us dripping, South had the hoes in on drink. Young Mesa had us digging deep and ain't know how to think. Now I got all these niggas stepping, swiping, catching plays.
And the Browns are able to cover this one up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Cut out that other shit.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside.
Bitch, I'm from Texas, where we should ride slangers and put dollars in our niggas. Put drink inside my lemonade till it look like a bitch. See, I come from the D where we got shades and we be flexing. If you ain't from my state, then you should know don't fuck with Texas. Hey, we always try, we keep our weapons. My mama from the A, she slowed it down for me at 7. Used to think Pimp C was a god before he went to heaven. I knew what Pusha P was before Gunna even said it. Hey, C0 taught me keep my weapon and never trust a nigga or a bitch cause it's expected. No killers from the country, they ride horses and throw sevens. Got niggas in the east, ride ATVs with Mac 11s.
First off, you better remember what that sign say before you come down here to this bitch. Don't mess with Texas. Cause you know everybody around this bitch got guns.
Hey, see y'all from Texas. We got Beyonce, tell the truth, and we can't forget Devin. Big shout out to them boys, and I can't forget back from Texas. I've been feeling like Luka, how I buy that shit a blessing. Number one rule in Texas, keep it solid, ain't no telling. Hey, and always keep your fucking weapon. A nigga try me other guys, we got no choice to stretch him. If he survived these shots at first, bet he die on that stretcher. These diamonds, I got water, might just go Johnny my next one. Hey, this Texas tea is what I drink. South Walker had us dripping, South had the hoes in on drink. Young Mesa had us digging deep and ain't know how to think. Now I got all these niggas stepping, swiping, catching plays.
So now they need 3 yards on third down. Watson able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. Elijah Moore, 27 yards. And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing. Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. When they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done.
Hey,
the touchdown, Dustin.
Bitch, I'm from Texas, where we still riding swangers and put diamonds in our necklace. Pour drink inside my lemonade till it look like a bitch. See, I come from the D where we got checks and we be flexing. If you ain't from my state, then you should know don't fuck with Texas. Hey, we always strap, we keep our weapons. My mama from the 8, she slowed it down for me at 7. Used to think Pimp C was a god before he went to heaven. I knew what pushing P was before Gunna even said it. Hey, C-Zero taught me keep my weapon and never trust a nigga or a bitch cause it's expected. No killers from the country, they ride horses and throw seldom. Got niggas in the East ride ATVs with Mac 11s.
But a mistake
First off, you better remember what that sign say before you come down here in this bitch.
Get on out for the half.
Don't mess with Texas.
Taken down, but able to
Cause you know everybody around this bitch got guns.
Hey, see y'all from Texas. We got Beyonce, Trey the Truth, and we can't forget Devin. Big shout out to them boys, and I can't forget back from Texas. I've been feeling like Luka, how I bought that shit a blessing. Number 1 rule in Texas, keep it solid, ain't no telling. Hey, and always keep your fucking weapon. A nigga try me or the guys, we got no choice to stretch him. If he survive these shots at first, bet he die on that stretch. These diamonds, I got water, might just go Johnny my next one. Hey, this Texas tea is what I drink. Sauce Walker had us dripping, Sauce had the hoes in on drink. Young Nasa had us jigging, dipping, ain't know how to think. Now I got all these niggas stepping, swiping, catching plays.
The second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On play action, Allen. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
You can cut out that other shit.
Hey, yo, hey. Yeah. Run it up, Blondo.
Allen to throw once more. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Hey, bitch, I'm from Texas, where we still riding swangers and put diamonds in our niggas. Pour drink inside my lemonade till it look like a bitch. See, I come from the D where we got checks and we be flexing. If you ain't from my state, then you should know don't fuck with Texas. Hey, we always strap, we keep our weapons. My mama from the 8, she slowed it down for me at 7. Used to think Pimp C was a god before he went to heaven. I knew what pushing P was before Gunna even said it. Hey, C-Zero taught me keep my weapon and never trust a nigga or a bitch cause it's expected. No killers from the country, they ride horses and throw seldom. Got niggas in the East ride ATVs with Mac 11s.
First off, you better remember what that sign say before you come down here in this bitch. Don't mess with Texas. Cause you know everybody around this bitch got guns.
Hey, see y'all from Texas. We got Beyonce, Trey the Truth, and we can't forget Devin. Big shout out to them boys, and I can't forget back from Texas. I've been feeling like Luka, how I bought that shit a blessing. Number 1 rule in Texas, keep it solid, ain't no telling. Hey, and always keep your fucking weapon. A nigga try me or the guys, we got no choice but stretch him. If he survive these shots at first, bet he die on that stretch. These diamonds, I got water, might just go Johnny my next one. Hey, this Texas tea is what I drink. Sauce Walker had us dripping, Sauce had the hoes in on drink. Young Nasa had us jigging, dipping, ain't know how to think. Now I got all these niggas stepping, swiping, catching plays.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Browns drive about to get started.
Testing.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now they get the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together, come out with something really strong.
Bitch, I'm from Texas, where we still ride riding swangers and put diamonds in our niggas. Pour drink inside my lemonade till it look like a Pepsi. See, I come from the D where we got checks and we be flexing. If you ain't from my state, then you should know don't fuck with Texas. Hey, we always strap, we keep our weapons. My mama from the A, she slowed it down for me at 7. Used to think Pepsi was a god before he went to heaven. I knew what Pusha T was before Gunna even said it. Hey, she zero taught me keep my weapon and never trust a nigga or a bitch cause it's expected. No killers from the country, they saw horses and throw sellers. Got niggas in the east ride ATVs with Mac 11.
First off, you better remember what that sign say before you come down here to this bitch. Don't mess with Texas. Cause you know everybody around this bitch got guns.
Hey, see y'all from Texas. We got Beyonce, Trey the Truth, and we can't forget Devin. Big shout out to them boys, and I can't forget back in Texas. I've been feeling like Luka, how about that shit a blessing. Number 1 rule in Texas, keep it solid, ain't no telling. Hey, and always keep your fucking weapon. A nigga try me or the guys, we got no choice but stretch him. If he survive these shots at first, bet he die on that stretcher. These diamonds, I got water, might just go Johnny my next one. Hey, this Texas tea is what I drink. South Walker had us dripping, South having hoes that don't drink. Young Nasa had us jigging, dipping, ain't know how to think. Now I got all these niggas stepping, swiping, catching plays.
This pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Hey, bitch, I'm from Texas, where we still riding swangers and put diamonds in our niggas. Pour drink inside my lemonade till it look like a Pepsi. See, I come from the D where we got checks and we be flexing. If you ain't from my state, then
Battle up front and wing in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Okay, let's get on. Let's go.
Oh, and 2nd down, right back to Hunt.
Hey, yo, is that Mexican OT? I walk around with a biscuit. If a man about to do a backflip. Hold on, drum, I'm Lisa. Hit his ass up, have his mama throw a bitch feet. Say you want smoke, push up, you can hit these. All saying Mexican, I got me a rich beat. Slide down this block, I'ma knock off the top, I'ma reload the Glock.
They were down 6 at intermission, but they quickly erased that deficit, and Charles now they've got a chance to take the lead.
And while being down 6 points, obviously not an insurmountable lead. Tying a game up, just relaxes the whole team.
Turn me up, liquor turn me down. Phone on D&D, but these cookies loud. Yeah, she for the streets. Yeah, you know I peep. I'm glad to know you geek. I'm flashing on this freak. I put Poochie on her Twitter hole, now all that shit on fleek. I put dumb up in her booty hole, but she called me a freak. I think this bitch think that I'm different, somehow I always do BG. And I put Gucci on my glasses hole, now all I see is G. Watch how fast I fuck this bag up, then go make another. If that nigga in my picture screaming gang, he must be brother. Look, how I'm pulling hoes, but I don't move a muscle. How these bitches say that they ain't gave a kiss each other. Look, nigga ain't trust these hoes for nothing. If I pick up and she coming, she know that I got a niche for that money. She know I'm gon' get some. A pocket of pills, a cup full of drink. Smoke me a nigga, he vape. Bought her some food, she think it's a date. Man, these hoes be crazy. Express turn me up, liquor turn me down. Fall on D&D, but these cookies loud. Yeah, she for the streets. Yeah, you know I peep. I'm glad to know you geek. I'm flashing on this freak. I put Poochie on her Twitter hole, now all that shit on fleek. I put dumb up in her booty hole, but she called me a freak. I think this bitch think that I'm deaf or something. I always do BG. And I put Gucci on my glasses hole, now all I see is G.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Allen going to change this at the line. Here's a run by Cook. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo sack. They'll run for it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Couldn't ask for much more at this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game, 1st and 10 here. Allen good throw. It's complete to Cook. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Allen now on first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
A couple of anxious seconds there. Probably felt like an eternity to him. That ball's tipped up into the end zone. And once it goes up there, you know it can be anybody's football at that point. Pretty lucky that one fell to the ground harmlessly.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Allen. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for a 4th quarter lead.
I got your feet up on the headboard. Put you on your knees, make you praise, Lord. Word around town, I'm
The kickoff pass is good. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the 4th. So the drive here is midfield. Well, it does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
That puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it. They're happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why just score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he stopped right around where he would have been, and then he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Watson on first down. Drops it off for Chubb. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's Watson. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
His back is a dependable safety valve. All game, so he went back to him. His first read was covered. Just unable to connect. The play results in no gain.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Watson now to throw. They're going to screen here to Hunt. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4th loss on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
You see a screen pass? Give it to the defensive tackle. Give him making the play. You know that one wasn't from out of town. Because he should be on field. Selling shit like pop rock. My diamond playing hopscotch. You end up with big trouble. Because we just saw first
top notch. Strictly pose, no blocks.
I was looking for the check on bounce. Didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
I'm selling moves to anybody. I'm about to she gon' mill it right. I'll fuck you up, you sell me 1,000. I don't just fuck on anybody.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
In the mail. Taking shoes out and get running with y'all. I don't wait none of that pack on the scale. I'm taking you in front of my ass. It's 18 or 8 L. I probably had it at BBL. Tracking the law, nigga. Going to the law, nigga. Going to the tracking the blunt. Smoking the bill. Losing my top. I'm talking myself. Oh yeah. I'm about to keep it. That shit handy. I'm about to kill it. If I'm in that bitch, in that building. If I get education, I'm with it. If I get education, I'm with it.
Get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're
they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. That third down conversion good for 23.
And that pickup on the first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating defensively. You're a play away from getting that football back here down lane. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or take away. Otherwise, this will probably get away from them.
I got bad bitches singing my songs. Hope them bros niggas stay down. Cause we ain't getting along. All about in the city, I got a song. Hey, that night you don't wanna
Fights loose. And he's able to get this one closer to midfield across the 45. 46-yard line, second down and 6.
I was wiping nose. I paid on my corner.
Again, it's Cook.
I was in those stores. I was ballin' like the road.
He's going to be out of bounds behind the 40. Takes it inside the 40. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction.
He'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Tiptoeing in her end zone, finna scope like a dog. I be playing hoes, toss up to my bro just like a dog. Yeah, just like Shamu, she let I make like Candle. Gave her a sample, and now I got my hands full.
That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning.
Looking for some pay stubs. All this range, me and Highway, the new bang bros. That's what you ain't. I put bitches on the dance floor and dance pose. Let's go.
To the 2-minute warning. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Setting up the screen for Cook. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first and about the 21.
Yeah, on third down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play to force 4th down.
Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th.
Dead man, dead man, dead man, dead man, dead man, dead man.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Working in the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end.
Lights on, all sights on, it's a light show. Take a top off, it's convertible. 16 hoes, no typo. I want X, I don't like Coco. I want sex, I don't dry hump. Bitch, be quiet, don't tip me. Let me find out you wanna lick on me. Let me find out you're a good freak. Let me find out you're a homie. I don't wanna say it, you get it. Kill him, let's forget it. I'm reading the rum like it's Reddit. I'm reading up. Yeah. Fuck it, dead man, 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 dead man. All I see is dead man. Bitch, be quiet, I don't wanna talk right now. Black like Jeffrey the Butler. Take my shoes off, I wanna fuck, so I kept them on, cause I know I won't touch her. No, I'm a real thief in the night, but I'm celibate, so you know I ain't giving one fuck. And the Glock 23 fit nice, but the 43X compact, yeah, bust ya. Everything I would be Rick Owens. Want one of my hoes, nigga, pick